Slack or Teams, these two productivity giants power millions of workplaces worldwide, but when it comes down to the details, which actually gets your team communicating smoother, faster, and smarter, which one really delivers? On the left, Slack, the flexible messaging hub for modern teams, and on the right, Microsoft Teams, the unified workplace powered by Microsoft 365. Let's skip the buzzwords and see how they actually perform where it counts. Each category gets scored so you'll know exactly who wins in messaging, meetings, integrations, security, and more. Stay tuned, the final winner might surprise you. Here's our mind map for today's comparison. We're talking messaging speed, video conferencing, integrations, AI and automation, security, pricing, best team size, mobile experience, and yeah, Microsoft 365 integration. That's basically everything you want to know if you're picking your next team platform. First up, messaging and speed. So Slack, man, it's quick. Seriously, that snappy, responsive feel, the super intuitive interface, and honestly, it just feels slick and modern every single time you use it. Of course, you do need at least 3 users if you're going paid, so tiny teams need to keep that in mind. Now, Teams, it's got those channels all organized and official with great Office integration right inside the chat. But it does feel a bit clunky sometimes, especially if your device isn't like top of the line. Winner here, Slack takes the crown hands down for pure speed and buttery smooth messaging. Let's move to video conferencing. Here, Slack's got huddles great for those quick, spontaneous calls, especially with smaller groups. But yeah, anything bigger or longer than 30 minutes on the free plan, not really its strong suit. On the flip side, Microsoft Teams, wow. Honestly, town halls with up to 100,000 people, automatic recaps, AI noise suppression, transcripts, the whole Outlook integration thing, Teams just kind of flexes here. No surprise, if you need big meetings or tons of features, Teams is clearly the winner. Next up, integrations. Okay, this is where Slack is like, let's go wild. You've got over 2,400 apps, Zapier opens the floodgates even further, and seriously, there's a whole developer party happening over there. If you thrive on third-party tools, Slack's your playground. Teams, meanwhile, totally rocks the Microsoft 365 cradle. Built-in Word, Excel, OneDrive lists all native. But if you step outside of Microsoft's world, yeah, things get pretty limited. If integrations matter, Slack wins this one easily. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know that in 2025, Slack rolled out enterprise-grade security on all plans? Meanwhile, Teams went all in with Copilot AI, so you now get smart summaries and recaps across the whole Microsoft 365 suite. Things are evolving fast. Onto AI and automation. Slack's workflow builder, anyone can use it, no coding needed, just set up triggers, automate your stuff, super handy. It's communication focused, fast to pick up. Now Teams rolls out Copilot and wow, meeting recaps, smart suggestions, presentations built from your chat. If you're deep in Microsoft land, it's next level. But both are pretty strong and honestly, it's a tie here. Depends on which ecosystem you're living in. Security time? In Slack, 2025 means everyone, yes, even free plans, gets beefed up security. Session controls, device blocking, restricted file downloads, all that jazz. Some features are paid though. But Teams just kind of turns it up to 11. Enterprise security on every plan, single sign-on, data loss prevention, compliance tools, security keys, you name it. But fair warning, getting Teams set up can feel like a corporate spy movie. Still, for pure features, Teams wins. Now pricing? Slack nice and clear per seat pricing, free for small teams, which is cool, but watch for that 3-user minimum on paid, and if you want the full productivity suite, it's just not there. Teams flips the script. Usually bundled with Microsoft 365, no minimums, and you're getting a lot more value if you're already a Microsoft customer. Teams Phone, built-in productivity apps, yeah, pricing's better with Teams if you're living in that office world. Teams grabs this round. Best for team size? Slack super easy for small and mid-sized teams. Onboarding is chill, features won't overwhelm, but if your team gets really big, it can get complicated. Teams is basically built for the big leagues. Multi-org, crazy big groups, complex structures, but if you're a tiny team, Teams may feel like using a rocket launcher to open a soda. Honestly, this one's a tie, both have their place. Mobile experience? Slack keeps things beautifully simple, swipe, tap, done, it's just pleasant on your phone. Navigation makes sense, feels purpose-built for quick on-the-go chats. Teams, you get everything, all the desktop features, and yes, full Office on your phone too. But sometimes the UI tries to be everything at once and ends up a bit cluttered. For mobility and clarity, Slack's the winner. And finally, Microsoft 365 integration. This is almost unfair. Slack can connect with Microsoft apps but only through connectors and some third-party backflips. Teams. Oh man, you can drop an Excel file in chat, edit PowerPoints on the fly, stuff just works together in real time. If you're not on Microsoft 365, it might feel overwhelming, but for pure integration, Teams dominates here. Let's pull up the radar chart to see how these two stack up score by score. It's kind of fascinating. Slack pulls ahead on speed, integrations, and mobile, while Teams claims pricing, security, video, and all things Microsoft. The visuals really show just how specialized each platform is. So, big takeaway? If you're a small or medium-sized team and you want the easiest, speediest chat with a galaxy of integrations, Slack is your best friend. But if your company lives in the Microsoft 365 universe, runs big meetings, or has those "we need real enterprise security" moments, Teams is just built for you. It's not about which is universally better, it's about what fits your workflow and team structure. If you found this comparison helpful, hit subscribe and stay tuned for more no-nonsense software breakdowns. Got questions or want a deeper dive? Leave a comment and I'll get to it.